Cork reporting from the White House. Joining us tonight, White House Press Secretary Stephanie Grisholm. And Stephanie, good to have you with us. And the president is to be congratulated, the administration and the national security team in particular, for taking out a man who was responsible for hundreds and hundreds of American lives being lost in Iraq and the spread of state-sponsored terrorism from Iran. Your thoughts tonight, the mood in the White House and within the administration?
Well, certainly it's a great day for our country because of the president's decisive actions, thousands more lives, American lives and other lives, will be saved. You know, this man, this terrorist, was brutal. And not only was he responsible for hundreds of deaths of Americans, but thousands of horrible injuries to Americans and others. And he wasn't going to stop targeting Americans. So that's something to think about. The president, you know, he knew there was imminent danger. We had good intel that there was imminent danger and that Americans were going to be killed. And so he took the bold and oftentimes hard action that he had to as president, knowing that he was going to save lives and save lives then and in the future, too.
And to hear the Democrats, or at least many of them, tell it, this was an imposition on a stable world order in the Middle East that only President Trump seems to be able to affect. I mean, it's outrageous what I've heard today and in the course of the morning earlier from the Democratic leadership. It's as if they're completely unhinged.
Well, they are. You know, I continue to be so disappointed by these Democrats. No matter what this president does, it is not good enough. The Democrats should be happy, along with the rest of this country, that American lives were saved, and instead they're complaining that they weren't notified. You know, time is of the essence when things like this are going down, and the president does have constitutional authority to protect Americans when they are in danger. Also, I would say that, you know, Schumer was complaining that he wasn't briefed, and then when he got briefed today, he was complaining that it wasn't good enough, and he still had questions. They just continue to attack this president. I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah. No, I think Chuck Schumer was born complaining, and I wouldn't expect any quick change in his behavior. It is also, I think, a good case could be built. It would be utterly irrational of the Trump administration to brief the very people who are trying to unseat him, remove him from power, to overthrow his presidency, and who have done everything in their power to do so. I mean, I just can't understand why a neutral voice in this, say in the national media, isn't saying, what are the Democrats talking about? And why would they expect anything other than to be found untrustworthy by the President of the United States?
Well, I'm going to say, because there is no neutral voice in the media.